Hi, thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson, justbe.me. So in this video I wanted to talk about the Achilles tendon. So this has been coming up for many people last week, particularly Sunday for some reason. It seems to be coming up. So all of these things are coming up for a reason. So these symptoms that are coming up periodically at the moment, could be ascension symptoms. It's not to say that there is anything wrong with you, just think everything is temporary. So it's coming up to bring something into your awareness, into your consciousness. So you're holding it in the body at a subconscious level, so you're not aware of it. So the list I'm going to read, you may think, well, I wasn't aware that I was feeling that way. Or if your Achilles tendon is aching, hurting, then you will be holding this belief in your DNA. So it's the Achilles tendon basically letting you know that this is a belief that you are holding on a subconscious level. So this is going down the list. So the Achilles tendon, it connects the calf to the heel bone. So the Achilles tendon as well is the strongest tendon in the body, so it can hold up to 880 pounds. So when they've done experiments with it, that's the amount of weight it holds. So one of the belief systems as well is that I feel like I'm supporting too great or a heavy load. So it may be kind of something in your life that you're feeling, this is great, this is a heavy thing that I am wanting to achieve, and it may be too great for me, that I am not good enough to achieve it. So it will hold a belief that you'll be wanting to strive for something, whether it be wanting to get on a sports team, whether it wanting to improve your social elevation, so you're wanting kind of a higher position somewhere, or you're wanting people to think better of you, or you'll be looking for a promotion within a company, and there'll be something in your belief system that you just think it's just too great of a wish is this to manifest, and your body or your Achilles tendon is beautifully saying you've just come away from loving yourself, and you have fears of not achieving this great success. So you are a limitless being and you have just forgotten that you are limitless. So allow the universal energies to flow in. Stop putting expectations on outcomes. So what you'll actually be doing is you'll actually be manifesting issues or problems that will be coming in the way of what you are wanting to achieve. So you can more or less turn around and go, see, I told you so, I wasn't worthy, and I wasn't good enough for this possession, for this position. So it's kind of like, see, I told you I was right, universe, told you I was right. So it's almost let go of being right, let go of expectations and outcomes, and just allow kind of like the love and the universal energy to flow within you, and the success that you will receive outweigh any expectations that you may have. You are a limitless being, and sometimes we're placing, in this situation when the Achilles tendon comes up as well, we are placing too much emphasis on the container. So we will be focusing on our bodies or our container, getting this to like physical perfection, and concentrating on that. And sometimes the Achilles tendon is basically saying there's a little bit of inner maintenance that needs to go on as well. So yeah, the container is absolutely, it is beautiful, but you're forgetting about what is going on the internal. So the internal is wanting to prove the universe right that you're not good enough. So it's saying do a little bit of work around that, doing a little bit of work around your worth, do a little bit of work around the belief systems that are keeping you unelevated. So release the belief systems, so you can elevate yourself with the Achilles tendon. So what else have we got? What are my priorities and values? So priorities and values, so we could be placing too much value on maybe wealth. Maybe we want this higher position because we want the bigger wage packet, or because we want recognition, and there's nothing wrong with these things. There's no judgment in wanting these things. There's no right or wrong in this. It's just experiences. But the body may be just saying, you know, maybe you need to prove this to yourself and not competing with anyone else or what society deems as successful. So what society deems as successful may not be the same as the universal kind of what is successful. So it's kind of really honing in and looking at what your value system is. What is my life based on? You know, is my life based on societal values? Is it what my parents want me to achieve? Or is this inner values of what I want to achieve? Is my life goals my life goals? Are they somebody else's? So this is really kind of like the Achilles tendon is saying, come back home to you, a little bit of introspection, a little bit of your value and belief systems. Am I in contact with my divine essence, or only at the level of appearance? And again, this is kind of like looking after the exterior, and this may come up in the spiritual community a little bit if the Achilles tendon is coming up. So it could be for many, you know, I'm ascending because I can astro travel, or you know, I can see orbs and auras, and these are beautiful tools. They are beautiful tools that you are gifted with, and that, you know, to be grateful for. But ascending is also to walk the walk and to talk the talk. And it's to live the best life that you possibly can for yourself and others, in service for yourself and others. So it is a little bit of introspection. Yes, I've got all these tools around me and it is really beautiful and I'm really grateful for it. How am I using my tools to serve, to be in service of myself and others? So the Achilles tendon maybe just be asking this question as well. So it's to do some real self-introspection for ascension. Is there a breakup in relations, children, parents? And do I always need to move or to go away? So is there a breakup in relations to children, parents? And it's basically saying to do the inner work on yourself. It's not really about the other people. This is more about you, your beliefs, your actions and behaviours, and your self-love for yourself. Can I love myself enough that no matter what relationship I am experiencing at the moment, that no matter how that other person is also dealing with ascension in these times, that I can love myself enough that it's okay that I'm in this kind of like love light bubble of protection, of love for myself, that no matter what that other person in my household or relationships is going through, that I don't need to be domineering or controlling, that I can literally just hold their hand on their journey with love, and I am okay in any given moment doing that. If you feel like you need to step back because things are too heavy in this relationship, then that's okay. That's you self-loving in protection. It's okay to do that as well. So whatever you choose, there is no right or wrong in this. It's perfectly okay no matter what you choose. So get rid of the guilt. It's your choosing, it's your love for yourself in self-protection, whether you can stay in that relationship and be protected by your own self-love, and you can give love as well, or if you are in a situation where you don't feel you can, then it's okay to come away from that situation for a little while as well. Do I always need to move to go away? So you may be feeling as well, so if the Achilles tendon is a little bit aching as well, you may be feeling itchy feet, in kind of like, I want to travel, I want to be nomadic, this is what, I can't stay here. I need to go away to deal with whatever it is I need to deal with. So what the Achilles may be saying is that it doesn't matter on whatever your location is, a little bit of coming back home to you. So home is where the heart is always, so you don't need to move to another country or somewhere else to be in the heart space. You can always be in the heart space no matter where you are in the world or the universe. You can be still and just come back into the heart space. You don't need to be nomadic. You carry your heart with you. You carry your love with you no matter where you go, and you share that with whoever you see and greet. So it doesn't matter if you're static or whether you travel. So the tendon becomes more fragile if I experience it as impossible to go higher. So again, you're putting limitations and expectations on yourself that I can't possibly get any higher than this because I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy of it. So the Achilles tendon is really coming back to your inner space. So you'll be concentrating maybe on kind of like on your well-being physically, but there's a little bit of introspection mentally that is required. So the body is all nice and vibrant and shiny because you're nurturing it and you're caring for it, but what's going on behind the curtains is kind of like a little bit of I'm not worthy, it's a little bit chaotic, it's a little bit all over a little bit. So it's come back home to you, find some stillness no matter where you are, and come back home to the heart space. Yeah, so it's let go of that being right, but also as well it kind of is leading to unity consciousness. So unity consciousness means that we are all oneness is we are all made from the same energy, the same high vibrational frequency of energy, which is love. So we are all made out of the same stuff, regardless of what experience we are actually having. It's really tough out there, and it's kind of like it's loving all people, but you may not like all people, and that's okay. So this analogy was given, there may be people that may be a little bit energetically denser, so pieces of coal, but from a piece of coal can be made a diamond. So this is why there are lots of teachers on this planet at the moment as well. So they carry the love light, they are sharing it. So they are sharing it through pieces of coal because they love the pieces of coal. They may not like the pieces of coal and kind of like the experience that they are having, but it's all to be honoured for the experience that they are having, and that's okay. If you are inadvertently coming across people that may be pieces of coal, then you be that shining light. Don't be in that coal space with them, so to speak. They come up to your vibration and frequency. You don't need to go back down to theirs. Walk your own walk, talk your own talk, have your own values and systems. What feels right for you in your heart space. Get out of the head space of what society deem as valuable. And it's getting back to your own platform of stability in your own core values from the heart, from the love space, not from the head fear space. What are your own core values and how you would like to live your life, what your walk and talk your talk. Is it from the path of fear? Is it from the path of love? So these are all questions, so never stop questioning, and please don't follow blindly. we are put here to question in all of our experiences. Question is okay to do, but many of us have learned too that if we do question authorities and question things, and if we do question people of power and authority, that you will be punished, ridiculed, or isolated. So it's getting past these abusive systems, and they are abusive control systems. Anything that makes you feel guilty for questioning something, which is it's a divine right to question. That's what we are here to do. So I will leave all of these with you to ponder, to question, to go away and do some little bit of introspection as to your values and to what your personal core values will be, to build that solid base foundation for you to kind of walk your life on, or to separate the values from society to your own core values, basically. So I will leave the Achilles tendon with you and place love within it, and enjoy your day, get creative, be limitless. So there is a little affirmation: I let go of being right in all outcomes, whilst releasing expectations, and follow love to flow within me in all endeavours. So I will leave that with you. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.